Hey everyone, it's everyone's favorite Raz the Psycho up in here, chilling in the studio. Today I achieved a landmark of my personal. I ended up getting 200 subs. Hey Dragon Poe, glad you could stop by, man. Much love, fam. Soon we should be getting a few more artists signed up for the interviews on the Underground Wicked Radio. This is my personal account. I just normally drop in, do a few little updates while the homies get everything ready for the Underground Wicked Radio sub or Underground Wicked Radio side. And this is my little studio that I chill in for the interviews and such. Yeah, everyone that's in here, if you want, sub up each other, hit that little like button, all that fun jazz. Everyone needs subs up in here. I reached 200 subs, so I had to come on and say much love to everyone for subbing me and everything. It means the world to me. Uh, Trying to get a few more people up in here with us. Trying to get one of my homies to actually join into the Hangouts call with me. That way we got a little bit more content than me just rambling on by myself. Hey. What's up, Mitch? Glad you can make it in, man. Sorry for the brief moment of silence, y'all. I'm sitting here trying to get a few more to jump on video with me. That way it's not just me. Let's see. I'm gonna try to get one of my co-hosts with Underground Wicker Radio up on here. He usually spars up something fancy to chat about. All right, fam. Give me 1 second. I gotta get a link over to my brother. That way we can get him up on here too. Thank you, Mitch. I do all my music for the fam. I don't do it to get rich or anything like that. I just like to make music. That way people got something to bump these days. He's talking to me, Dragon. I'm actually a recording artist. I do, I guess you'd call it kind of like a Juggalo style. I mean, I'm heavily Juggalo influenced, but I also do my own little style to it. Here in a minute, my homie Big Ninja will be jumping up on here with me. Oh, hey, he's already here. Hey,
What up, bro?
hey, bro. One second, let me get this music turned down. Yeah, pretty much just jumped on tonight because hit the nice 200 sub mark, so I wanted to make a quick little live stream.
Right
Figured
on,
I'd see
man.
if you was bored enough to jump on with. Hell
Yeah, just chilling. Work's all
yeah.
wrapped up for today, so I was just
Shit, bro,
chilling.
it looks like I've been starting to shave and you're starting to get it over on your side.
Dude, I don't know. It was like what I don't know. It was like I freaking I went to I went to just like cut it down, and then like I went to cutting it down, and I didn't really quite cut it very even, so I just said fuck it, grabbed my fucking trimmer and just went.
Yeah, I
I'll
feel you
grow
there,
it.
bro.
I don't know. Like I think it looks better like if I just grow it in just shorter because it was just starting to get too long.
Right.
It's
Plus, it
like
gets to
it's
that
not.
itchy part.
Well, no, it was past the itchy part. It was just the fact that like I'm not the type that I've ever like really just grown out like a full beard.
Hell yeah.
Like the how I had it was the longest I've ever had it.
For sure.
You
Oh,
know, I just
I was actually talking to Mars earlier. He's down to get on with us all again.
yeah
That'll be interesting.
yeah was last time.
Oh yeah, very interesting. Last time is
I seen actually I can't remember who it was he's doing the CD with, but it looked kind of interesting. There was some CD he's working on with some other dude that it's like the Angels and Devils CD or something like that.
hmm.
It
Wonder if
looked
it might be off
interesting
that
though.
new Naked album.
I
Whoop
don't
whoop,
know.
Nightmare Juggalo. Good to see you up in the chat, fam.
I don't know. It looked like it was something him and this dude were just working on. I can't remember the other dude's name, but I'm guessing like the other dude was taking the more like demons side of it.
Oh yeah,
Which I mean, cool. I mean, if you know if he's willing to make a CD where he's gonna let somebody represent the other side, cool.
right.
I mean, to be fair, like I'll be fair, like I haven't listened to his
You
like
kind
I've
of cutting
had
out there.
oh yeah, I've had plenty of people tell me, they're like that they think his new CD's pretty good.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
like it
the Thrive album went pretty hard. I'm just wondering what this Naked CD is going to be.
yeah.
Definitely different seeing Dark Lotus, Mars, and then seeing what we got now.
Yeah, I mean it is what it is. I mean, it's just like I don't know, like I don't know. I just think I just kind of want to churn kind of I mean, like I, I don't know, it's just all this BS going on and just the juggalo world. It just kind of makes me just sit and go like, I could sit and have to say like whatever I have to say that could be negative, but it's just like to be fair, if I honestly haven't listened to dude's new music, it's not really fair to me to just be like, oh well, I don't care where he is religiously, so I want to say this and this and that about his music. Like that's just not fair. And plus, it's just
Right.
like like I'll still like I still got mad love for him because he was a huge part of Dark Lotus back when it was really popular.
For sure.
Like I'll always have respect for
Whoop
him
whoop,
on
side
that
alone.
end,
Glad you could tune in, side alone.
you know.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping we'd be having an interview tonight, but Snickers said that we wouldn't. I'm like, well, damn.
Yeah, I'd supposed to be one tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the one last night didn't go very well.
Yeah, I tried to get on for it, but I think I like fell asleep or something.
I mean, like dude was cool, like nothing against dude, but his internet was just his internet wasn't the greatest.
One
So
of the
we ended up
technology nights.
well, on his end, not our end, all our stuff was working fine.
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, I don't know, like his Wi-Fi or whatever was really bad. Like I don't know.
Right.
Like dude seemed cool and he had pretty good music, but like uh just his internet wasn't like the best.
Right.
I don't like to talk to him more, and I'd have liked to have heard more of his music. He seemed kind of interesting from the little bit we did have him on.
Yeah.
Plus, like I don't like I did like plus he had like he was from Texas. He had like a thick Texas accent.
Shit, I would have understood him just fine.
Yeah, but he seemed pretty cool though. I was like, man, too bad we couldn't have really got a better interview with him.
Right.
I don't know.
Also
We pretty
trying
much what?
I'm also trying to see about trying to get a few more up on here with us. Just turn it into a whole little
Oh,
fucking shebang. Fuck it.
yeah, why not?
Huh.
Yeah, and then I don't know. I guess Snickers ended up figuring out Twisted Clown's email, and so he was up on there with us for a bit, and we were shooting the shit about whatever.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of podcasts with the Lotus, catching them on during the daytime.
Yeah, yeah, those guys are fresh. I got mad love for those guys.
For sure.
They they've shown me nothing but love. Plus, they're just a good group. They're just a good group of guys. Honestly, it's just like plus the environment's nice. Like it's like you can just sit there and chill and shoot the
Right.
shit.
Shit, I'm just glad that I finally got away from that one person.
Yeah,
Start messing with real ninjas instead of him.
yeah, man. It's like I say, man. It's like you live and you learn.
Mm-hmm.
It's all you can do in this life. It's I mean, like I'll look at it from kind of two perspectives. Like, yeah, I'll look at it as you live and you learn, but then again, I also look at it in the fact of you gotta learn though.
Yeah.
Like take take the lesson and learn from it. And I just feel like some people they don't learn from the lesson.
Right.
Because it's like I've been trying to, it's one thing I've been trying to harp on people lately because it's something I've really invested in my own life lately. Is I'll tell people like if I see them getting caught up in the same incidents over and over, and I'll be like, you know what the literal definition to insanity is? People will be like, no, and I'm like, I'll tell you what it is. It's
Right.
doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result.
Right.
And I get kind of confused looks sometimes, and I'm like, just think about that and apply it to your life. I was like, if you can I was like, if you, like Cat Williams says, if you can become in tune with your star player with that word, it'll change your life.
Ah, shit, we might get Captain Flannel up on here with us too.
Yeah, that's what's up. Flannel's the shit.
Hell yeah. He's one of the
He's
first
so
ones
he's
to
so
mess with me from the group.
Oh, that's him, dude. Like me and him have gotten along from the jump because like me and him are like a few of the like I feel like me and him and a few others are like there's so few of us. Like I like that Discord, but there's just so many 17 percenters in there.
Hey.
Like great, it's cool if you want to like ICP, you want to like Jay, and you're
Mm.
down to ride with that stuff, cool. But there's just taking it too far.
Hey.
Like, just and to be fair, I'm the same way with the Twizzler. Like,
Mm.
it's cool to like Twisted. It's cool, if you want to be down with MNE, but there's taking it too far, and it's just I don't know. That's just one thing that's just bugging me lately. Is it's just like all this like Juggalo drama. It's just like there's people that they sat and said, oh well, I went to the march. I went to the march, and they want a virtue signal about how they went to the march and how they didn't like this gang label, but yet they're acting like gangbangers on their videos, sitting talking about people can come catch a fade, or they need to come to wherever they're at and like come fight them. This is the
Mm-hmm.
exact shit we marched against.
For sure.
Like you're shitting all over the very thing you said you marched against.
Right? And then they're
And
like,
it's
why
just
do they
it's just
classify us as a gang? Like, well, shit,
yeah,
if we
it's
didn't
just
act like one.
it just bugs me. Like, we're actually off the gang list now.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
we're off it. And like CPN said, with the trial, even though it got appealed, during the appeal decision, they also even though they appealed it in a broad way, the lawyers also, as part of the appeal, actually confirmed it with the cops and said, well, okay, these juggalos aren't on this list anymore. So now
Mm-hmm.
you shouldn't legally be fucking with them anymore. People shouldn't be losing their jobs and all this shit. So now I agree with what CPN said. If you get fucked with by the cops, go after their throat, sue them. Because now technically, just because you have a hatchet man on your arm or a sticker on your car, they're not supposed to be able to fuck with you. It's just what makes
Yeah.
me mad is it's like, and it's a lot of these people that say they went to the march that are showing themselves like they're just being dumb right now.
Right.
Like, so you were so proud that you marched and you stood up for the cause, but then you wanna sound tough on the internet. This is why they classified it. I'm like kind of legitly like I'm like I don't know, like I'm genuinely worried kind of right now because of the shit that's starting to go down, that like the cops are going to see this shit even though it's just internet talk, and just
Right.
confuse it for something else, and actually start re going after assessing us as a gang. Like, my deepest fear right now is that in a year from now, a year or two from now, because of all these people that are wanting to do shit, like whether it's at shows or on the internet, we're just because of some people, we're just gonna gain the label right back.
Right.
And this time they might be able to make it stick.
Yeah. It wouldn't be that hard.
And it just makes me
Ah,
shake my
shit.
head.
We might be getting another guest up on here too.
Yeah.
All right, 1 second. I gotta link him.
Yeah.
He's gonna
I
try
just
to
I
do it
don't
from
know.
his phone. We know how that goes.
I don't know. I don't know. It's just been bugging me.
For sure.
And I don't want anybody to get me crooked. Like, it's on both sides. Like, this isn't just some people that I would just consider 17 percenters like doing this stuff. I'm seeing Twizzlers do it too, and it's just like, you got people. I see juggalos on Facebook like right now wanting to go to concerts and go beat up rap artists, and they want to go beat up other juggalos, and there's other juggalos trying to stir up shit and get people to come to their state, beat them up. And it's just like, do none of you idiots realize, like, this is why the fucking FBI and the cops pursued us in the first place?
Right.
Like, they can sit and say it's like, oh well, let's just talk on the internet, or I'm just talking on YouTube. But no, it's like, come on. Like, I just love how I love how people think like, okay, yeah, just because we're not on the assessment list, not on the assessment or not on the list anymore, doesn't mean they're not still watching. It's the FBI, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Shit, they watch where we think they're not watching.
You know? Like, I love people that sit and say, like, they understand the government, but then, like, choose to do actions in which it kind of shows, like, either A, they don't understand the government, or B, they're just, like, almost showing that they just don't even care. It's like, shit, keep fucking around, keep playing with the government, see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, then ask me what, then go ask fucking Snowden why he hid in Russia for fucking 3-4 years, or is still probably in Russia. Yeah,
Right.
ask him how fucking with the government would go. Then tell me I'm wrong.
I'm trying to get Snickers up on here too, but you might not.
Like, I mean, I'll say it, like, I don't like the government, but I got a healthy respect for it. It's just like the IRS. I don't like the IRS, but I got a healthy respect for it.
Oh, that butthead. As soon as I sent him an invite, he jumps offline.
Yeah.
Damn it, Snickers.
Hmm.
Oh, the other homie just got the link, so he might be joining in. Still waiting on Flannel to get back to me for him to join.
Yeah. But yeah, no, yeah, like me and him are cool. Like, yeah, because like right away, because like we figured out right away, me and him were a lot alike. Because like this one night, it was like a bunch of people in the Discord, and they were saying this and that, and me and him were in the voice chat, and we're just like, well, listen, we didn't pick a side. We don't care that we didn't pick a side. And because there's all the proud 17 percenters in there being like, oh, well, if you're not a 17 percenter and all this and this and that, like, and we're just like, yeah, no, we're not. Because I straight up told, like, because the one night I was like, me and a bunch of others, and Maximum Overlord was in there, and he's all like, man, who's all proud that they're 17%? I was like, and what if you're not one and proud? And he is all like, well, that's cool, but you still got to be down to ride, with CPN. And I'm like, well, yeah, I
Hey,
got
Tina, glad you
CPN's back,
tuned, fam.
you know. I'm like,
Right.
but I'm not a 17 percenter.
Uh-oh. Snickers seen the message.
Like, I don't like, and it's not even like, it's not even inherently that I like, I would even think, like, to me, it's not so much like, are you a 17 percenter or a Twizzler? It's just, you like, you give yourself a bad name with it. Like, you act like the crazy one. Like, I got no problem. Like, if you wanna, if you chose a side and you have your reasons, and it's just because that's the music you like. But just, I feel just some people take it way too far. Like, cool, you like ICP, cool story, bro. Like, I ain't mad at you. But when
Mm-hmm.
you just take it way too far, and then it's always on about like the other side. It's just like, if you don't like the other side, don't talk about them.
Right.
Like, why do you even pay it any mind? But yet they have it in their mind constant. It's like, okay, so even if you think they're on some evil shit, you're letting them win. Like, I don't get what people don't understand about that. And of course, I know people would be like, well, it's easy for you. You didn't pick a side. Yeah, for that very reason.
Hmm?
I mean, shit. I'm surprised. Like, I'm surprised. I'm surprised all the trolls haven't gone to my freaking my video with me and Gmo with all the shit he's been catching. Like, surprised there's not just a freaking comment section full of haters.
Right.
Because that's like the new craze now is everybody that once liked him now wants to hate on him. I see a bunch of people that I used to see on their Facebooks. Oh yeah, dude, this dude's got fresh music and all this stuff and all this stuff. Now everybody's hate. Ever since he made that diss on Jay, everyone's hate. Oh, but you was riding with him, a year ago, and hard, I might add.
Right.
Like I almost feel like people say being like you only want to like claim juggalo when it's convenient. Man, to me, it's like some people like to only hate when it's convenient.
That's too true, bro.
Like like a year ago, you wanted to ride with him till the wheels fell off, and now because he made fun of Jay or wanted to get in a fight with this or that dude, like now he's the scum of the earth, and he's all sorts of you know gay bashing things.
Right.
And I love how these people that like they want to gay bash and stuff, like they want to like put out memes of like people nailing him or him nailing people, and they want to sit and like they want to sit and they want to sit there and try to convince themselves like they're straight, but they talk about all this being gay stuff all the time. It's like, man, y'all, there's a closet door and it's right in front of you. I swear it's easy to turn the handle and walk out. Like it's already been proven amongst studies and statistics. Usually the ones hating the hardest, you find out 10, 15 years later, they're the ones that finally walk out that door.
Right.
And I mean, and it's like in shit, no better time to grab the door and walk out of it because now it's actually accepted.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't like 10 years ago. Yeah, I could see why 10 years ago why somebody wouldn't have wanted to.
Ah, shit. Warlock's up in this motherfucker.
What's happening?
What's up, bro?
What's up?
Shit, chilling.
Yeah, we just sitting around shooting the shit. I hit 200 subs after watching your video earlier, so figured I'd go on it.
That's what's up. Hell yeah, dude. Congrats.
I was sitting there thinking, like this morning I was at 184, and then I fucking got up all them. I'm like, hell yeah.
That's what's up.
Ah, shit. Michael Cash up in the chat. Much love, homie.
Hell yeah. Can't see the chat. It sucks, huh?
I know, right? You ain't sitting in your little fancy area with your fancy little blue ball, or I mean, snowball, or whatever they want to call it.
Blue ball. I still got my blue balls, bro. The microphone. What up, big ninja?
What up, Warloxide?
Nice shit, bro. How you been, man?
And anyone that
Man, I
hasn't
don't
seen
know.
it yet definitely needs to tune into Warlock's last video. That logo is fucking fresh.
Hell yeah. Lakeland fucking killed it with that shit, yeah.
Yeah, that dude's got some fresh artwork.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
I'll have to check that out. I didn't know he did something for you.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's fucking fresh. He just unveiled it like maybe a few hours ago.
Oh, okay, that's why I haven't really been on YouTube today.
Hell yeah. I kind of got rudely interrupted. I had to quit. A bunch of stoners locked in, so I had to drop it, smoke some weed. So I could have kept smoking, but they were just fucking being loud. So hell yeah. Stoner friends, sister-in-law, shit.
Hell yeah.
Gotta
One
get
second.
this shit in there.
Finally catching
No,
some
yeah.
homies up in chat, so I'm hitting them up onto the mods.
You know what this is, right? Minstrel
Ah,
Corpse.
shit.
The Equate brand, the Walmart brand. That Tylenol caffeine. What the
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. It's
Shit, I wish
like
I still had the caffeine pills that's feed me over in fucking Iraq.
holy shit, yeah.
Those things were insane.
Man, dude. Hell yeah. I got a cousin that's been in there for fucking. He's been in the military. He's a Marine. He's been in there for fucking years now.
Hell
He
yeah.
had to been in at least 15 years by now. And he's still
Ah,
young,
shit.
like,
We got Studio
huge.
17 up in the chat.
Oh
Hell
yeah.
yeah. Whoop,
Whoop whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
I need to break my laptop out for this moment while I'm doing this
Right?
shit.
Seems like everyone's starting to jump in here now.
Hell yeah.
I tried to get a Scottish up on here too, but I guess he's done for the night.
Oh shit.
Run wasn't on, so I didn't even try to message him.
Oh,
One
shit.
second.
Yeah, buddy.
Heck yeah. Oh shit. Might be having another homie join us here in a second.
Oh shit.
Damn, it's a little after 11 o'clock my time, and we starting to get a party going. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. That's the shit. I know I have a Fago somewhere on this bitch. I'm thirsty. Cottonmouth kicking me.
Mm-hmm. She's probably still in the little area by your computer and shit.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't be throwing shit at me. Get the fuck out of here. I'm asleep.
I was trying to get Snickers up on here, but he never gave me a definite answer on him joining.
Oh, you're pretty cool. Where the hell is he at? Work?
There's no telling.
Probably busy doing stuff for the radio.
Probably. Yeah, he's always doing radio drops and shit.
Yeah, that's what's up. The kids scared the shit out of me. Just because walking through and shit, like, what the fuck? Oh, shit's stuck on this page. I don't know what to do.
Eh. Whoa.
I just set my receiver up to my Comcast box.
Hey.
I can't get off the setup screen.
Huh?
The fuck?
It's
I got
possessed.
A badass receiver. HDMI receiver.
Hell yeah.
My lady got it for me for like fucking $5.
Hell yeah.
What in the fuck is going on? We got like these like sewer trucks driving around. There's two of them. They're driving around my fucking neighborhood.
Huh. They're plotting.
Let's keep driving. Unless they got big ass armored fucking security vehicles now.
I know what it is. It's Crimson driving around in his company truck. Oh.
That's possible.
He's trying to spray chemicals around like on American Spray, trying to get people to like his music.
Right?
Yeah, hell right.
He's been talking so much shit that you give him a shitter truck.
Yeah.
Somebody hit me up on Messenger.
Oh, shit.
It works every time, man, with you. I don't know what it is. That's why I got so aggravated the other night. It
Hey,
works
Mike.
every time I do this with you, but not the other guy you work with.
Yeah. Because my shit's just psycho like that.
But it must be a conspiracy, man.
Right?
It is. It definitely is. We're surrounded by conspiracies and shit.
Oh, man. It's been a rough ass weekend, man, for real.
Yeah, I feel you, bro.
Like I've got
Sucks
I've got all this shit going on with Andrew cussing me out, telling me I'm a wife beater and all that. Crazy. That's a dude that he owns City 5 Records.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that kid that I kicked out of the network chat.
Yeah. Like as soon as he got kicked out of the network chat, and we was exposing him for what he was, man. Like he went on there and he's like, "Man, you're a wife beater and all this other shit." And I'm like, fucking chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no shit.
Shit's crazy.
So,
Like it's one thing to say somebody's music's trash, but an accusation like that, man, that's out there, man. That dude needs some medication.
right?
Good old fashioned
So
passion and ass.
if I want to share this video thing that you got going on with somebody, how do I share it?
1 second. I could actually send you the link over on Facebook.
Smash that
Okay.
like button. And then share.
Yeah, everybody smash that like button.
Yeah.
Pound that bitch.
Press it till it breaks. And then press it again.
Hit that sub button too if you're new.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe.
There you go. Sent it over to your Facebook, bro. Yeah, I guess Snickers is doing the whole family man thing tonight. Watching movies with his old lady, so I guess we'll let him slide.
Oh, yeah. It's all good.
Yeah, I was messing around earlier today and seen my sub count climbing, and I'm like, oh shit. Told myself, I was like, well, if I hit 200, I'll go live.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
looking today, man. I've got a Wikipedia article now. Like,
Hell
holy
yeah. Shit, that means we're making enough noise to at least get that much attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
That's I mean, that's what Andrew flipped out over, man. He flipped out because I made a switch to somebody who was like, Trip was just real straightforward with me, man. He's like, there's no sign-on bonus, there's no guarantee with anything. He didn't make up like a bunch of lies and junk and shit. So I was like, I'd rather work with somebody who's real and just do a social media promo type deal and then go from there. And then if it benefits everybody, then it benefits everybody. But I mean, don't lie to me. Tell me you're gonna give me a bunch of iTunes distribution and give me a fake ass contract that you have no intentions of honoring whatsoever. And then say I'm the bad guy because I make that switch because I just don't want to deal with the fucking BS that comes with that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, my brother spent all day arguing with this cat. Then I went through my email and I found King Crimson's cease and desist letter, whatever that was, like months ago, and I'm like, "What's this about?" Like I'm not even manager anymore. Why are you sending me this? So I come to find out he's still got me listed on his social media accounts and shit as his manager. Like he's milking that.
That's funny shit.
Man, I have to say, Mike, that was one of the smartest moves we made is getting away from that cat.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
He seemed alright at first, man, but I started seeing it for what it was, man. I was just like, you know what? When he went on Fago Lovers and he's like, we're offering him this much money for a Twisted collab, and got the whole band Days of the New behind him, which was not true. It was just all that stuff, and you roll that into one big hoagie sandwich. That's not cool. That's not kosher to make up stuff that your company's not willing to provide you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was supposed to be a development contract, which meant that we were supposed to be developing his talent. It wasn't like a full-on record deal with like a sign-on bonus and all that. Yeah. And then I had just agreed to do the management stuff on the side to help him with a lot of the hate mail that he was getting and shit. And try to weed out, you know, what was real and what wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck, that was a job and a half in itself.
Yeah, it was. And it got overwhelming for me. So I was just like, fuck, dude, I can't handle this. I got my own life and own music career, my own shit I got to take care of. You know, fuck that.
Yeah, man.
Man, that's the first time I've ever seen, like, I listened to, like, Insane Clown Posse, but that's about it, dude. Like, I don't really venture outside of their music that much. Right. So, like, Twisted and some of these other, like, this talk about the beef between, like, Twisted and ICP and some of these other groups and, like, all this hate that's starting to come up. I have no clue about it. I don't know how to address it. I don't know how to deal with it. I wouldn't even necessarily say I'm a double-O. I just like ICP. That's about it. Like, I'll be straightforward and honest. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Other than that, I'm like a 90s alternative rock guy. Like, you know, I like Alice in Chains, Creed, shit like that, you know?
Right.
3 Doors Down, you know what I'm saying? I won't go as far as Nickelback because Nickelback is trash, you know.
Hey, the FBI likes Nickelback.
You always gotta hate Nickelback, right?
I don't even think Nickelback likes Nickelback.
Have you seen that video on YouTube where a dude in Argentina chucked a rock at his head and he was like, do y'all want to see a rock and roll show or what? And another dude chucks a rock at him and they're like, bye, and they walk off stage. Have you seen that video?
Hell yeah.
It's just hilarious. It was posted a few years back.
Wow.
Take this, bitch. I'm out.
Right?
It's funny shit.
Man. So 200 subscribers, that's a milestone for you, ain't it?
Hell yeah. I was at 148 or 184 this morning.
I finally got back up to that 100,000 views mark, man. But they YouTube ripped me off on like 40,000 views, man.
Damn.
Like I got on there one day and I had a video that literally skyrocketed like above 50,000 views. I get on there the next day, it drops to 1,000 views. It makes no sense. So like I went on there and I looked up videos on how you can lose views, and it's something that's actually pretty common because they did away with what is called the 303 or something counter. And so when they did away with this 303 counter, it like fucked with the way views are counted or something.
Right.
I don't know.
Look, that's crazy.
I finally got to where I can remonetize my shit because they demonetized all my videos because of that dude that went ham with the suicide video. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can't think of his damn name right off.
Jake Paul.
Yeah, that's it.
Fucking retard.
That dude fucked up the whole YouTube world, man. Like, fuck him, man.
Man,
fucked it up for all us like trying to come up and be somebody YouTubers, man. It makes it that much harder to get advertising, monetization, and sponsors, and all that shit.
Hell yeah.
that's funny. I just checked my sub count again, and I actually lost a subscription.
Man, people be doing it to fuck with you somehow.
Right?
You know, like, man, I had a whole video disappear on me yesterday. My whole live stream yesterday was just gone.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't change no settings or nothing. It just disappeared.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
And was chopping it hard on yesterday's video too.
Well, no.
Was it a live feed video?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, today's is still there, but yesterday's is gone. Just disappeared.
Telling you, man, it's a conspiracy, man. It's a YouTube conspiracy, bro.
Really?
Right.
Hey,
Like
so
shit, these
far,
juggalos are making noise. Holy shit.
I've tried live feed thing several times, and Raz is the only one that could get me on this thing where I can talk. Even on this shitty ass internet that I have here, I'm able to get on when he's running his thing. I don't know what it is. I just don't understand, man. I maintain it's a conspiracy, man.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Sean.
I was so
glad you tuned in, brother.
because I really wanted to do that interview for that dude, man.
Right.
I just get so irritated, man, because it was like the third time making that attempt, and I was like, man, damn, dude, you know, because I don't really like in my early years, I got interviews thrown at me left and right, but I don't get them offered that much anymore. So
Right.
I was really kind of excited about all that, like, you know.
Yeah.
And I have never done a YouTube live video like doing an interview with a interactive audience before, so that was something I had never experienced. So I really wanted to do that, and it just shit keeps getting sideways and rescheduled, and fucking all kinds of shit just keeps happening. That's the way my life is going, though. That's the life of Michael Cash, man.
Well, shit. Next time we get you on for Underground Wicked Radio Cash, we'll just fucking throw it on my side then.
That's what I was thinking, because I don't know if it's a friend thing or like I don't know what it is, because I have it in my inbox where it comes up immediately, and I can just click on the email, and then it lets me go through there. When he's tried to send it to me, it goes through some thing called Google Hangouts, and I can't get it to work.
Yeah, we're actually on the Hangouts right now.
See, when you send it through the email like you do, it makes it where I can click on join. It has a join button in the email, and I just click that, and then it opens it up. So the way that he was trying to do it, I had to like go to some other page, and I couldn't figure out how the screen options worked, and I was like, man, this is too complicated.
Yeah, we've had a lot of issues with
every time he messaged me to try to get me to come on, it was like, man, it's going to take me like 10 or 20 minutes just to get this thing ready because I can't figure out how the interface works.
Right.
We're going to go find it. I'll be right back.
All right, War. Yeah, I was trying to get Snickers on here too, but he's doing the whole family thing tonight.
Yeah. We watched,
so instead of having interviews, we're just all having fun.
Y'all remember that movie Free Willy?
Yeah.
We've been watching that shit 3 days straight with my son.
Oh, hell.
I'm burnt out on Free Willy already.
Right.
He said, Daddy, I want to adopt an orca. I'm like, you know how old the commercial is? This damn VHS tape that we had.
Damn.
Man. Did you ever get around to using that rock beat I sent you?
Not yet. I ended up working a lot at Burger King and then like kind of lost my time management for a little bit.
Yeah. This shit sucks, man.
Right.
The cool thing is, though, man, me, Matt, and a few other musicians that I played with in a band called Altered Addiction, man, we're getting back together this summer, and that's gonna be really cool. Really fucking turn up, rock and roll style.
Hey.
Fire ass man.
Fucking can't wait for Friday. Get that fucking paycheck in.
Yep, same here, man.
Friday, hell, that's my birthday.
Hell yeah.
I'll be 33 years old, man.
That's all I
Yeah.
know. Shit.
Right.
Man,
Oh.
it ain't gonna be much. Probably gonna have dinner and shit, have some friends and shit over or something.
Oh yeah.
I'm not really like a big birthday person. Like I don't really like I'm not really I'm like, yeah, it's just another year closer to my death, you know, so what? You know, I can be cynical that way and just put it like it is, you know. My
Right.
mom way of saying when we was kids, the moment you're born, you're dying as soon as you come out of the womb.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
it's pretty fucked up to say, but I mean it's the truth.
We're always born to die.
You know,
I always
heard
wonder
this
if
thing.
like our souls get recycled.
I was just getting ready to say something, man. Like I had this thing I read. It was like a big reading thing. Like I read it off, and like it was explaining how like I don't know, man. Like it's like it's more like a story written talking about how you're walking with God, and you're like seeing how that you get resurrected, and you end up getting resurrected multiple times over and over and over again, and living in different like you could be Abraham Lincoln this time, and then next time you could be fucking, John Wilkes Booth or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Yeah.
you be actually. It's hard to explain the reading, but it made a lot of sense reading it. Trying to explain it don't make no fucking sense. Yeah,
Well,
it's
no, not really
reincarnation.
reincarnation, but just like what you do, like I saw this
Determines what happens the next
video
life.
that put it in a lot of perspective. Like your soul goes up into space. This is how they describe it. Your soul goes into this other dimension, and then it gets sent back, and you might come back. It's something completely different in another dimension, like almost. It's hard to explain. I'll comment in the Empire thing with the video link so y'all can check it out. It's,
Hell
yeah.
it's on some next level shit what they be talking about though.
yeah.
Yeah, for real. It's some good shit though, man. Like I can imagine Mountain Dew bottle again.
Right?
I can imagine fucking dying, coming back as somebody else that already exists, but back like the way they were talking, like it could even go back. Like I could be reborn again back in like 500 BC, but it'd be a whole different universe and shit. You know what I mean? So it's like exact same time frame, and just I'm living in that time frame or some shit. I don't know.
Like me and my stepbrother the other day, we were talking about. He said, "We can't remember before we were born." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about, dude?" It's like we can't remember before we're born. And so, like as we were talking, I started to think about just that comment. What he really meant was, we don't know what happens before we're born. That's what he really meant to say. Like he meant it in a way that like we don't remember what we can't remember because it's not possible for us to remember it. Like if I'm born in 85, I can't remember what happened in 84, 83, 82. You see what I'm saying? So like how do we know history and everything that we're taught and all this other stuff is really legit and real? We only know what people tell us, and then we only think we know the whole fact. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like that telephone
Well,
game.
You know, it's
Yeah,
not like a
where
stoner
you get
thing, but
tricked
time
up
don't
and on your
fucking
phone.
time don't really exist. You know what I mean? It's a
Mhm.
man-made thing. Time has never existed until man made it. And it's kind of weird to think about that like that. Like, what the fuck is it? You know what I mean? Like, time don't exist. God never invented time, if there is even a God. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's just like we was talking about. Y'all ever heard of the Mandela effect?
Yeah, I've heard.
It's
I've heard some shit
crazy,
about it.
man. Like we were talking about that movie with Sinbad that just disappeared, the Shazam movie.
Oh yeah.
Shit. Like that dude doesn't remember doing the movie, and there are no copies of that motherfucker anywhere. Like it just disappeared. And I remember that movie when I was a kid, bro. Like the purple outfit and the like yellow fucking like hoop earrings he had and all that shit, man.
Wasn't
Yeah,
a Shaggy
Where's
movie?
that movie?
Maybe he wanted it deleted from his fucking portfolio and never talked about it again.
Right.
I mean, it was kind of a whack ass movie. It was like a B movie, but I mean,
Yeah.
dude, how does that just disappear off the face of the earth completely?
Yeah, that's
Right.
insane. I do remember that shit though.
Didn't it have like a Shaquille O'Neal in it or some shit?
No,
No, you're thinking of Kazam.
Oh yeah.
This is Shazam. Yeah. Shazam. Oh shit.
But that Mandela effect is based on the theory that they think Nelson Mandela never. There's some people they say he died in like '89 or something, and then later on he became the president of South Africa, and then he didn't die until like a few years later. That's where they get their theory from the Mandela effect.
Oh shit.
Like even in the Star Wars films and stuff, like where he says, "Luke, I am your father." Now, when you go back and you look at all the film footage, he says, "No, I am your father." And I'm just like, "No, what?" Or what's that other movie with the base? It's the baseball movie. If you build it, they will come. Yeah, I looked
Dreams?
the other day and it says, "If you build it, he will come." I'm like, no, man, it's if you build it, they will come, dude. What the hell?
I hate fucking do that shit.
Because we was talking about all the players at the end of the movie and shit, dude. It's crazy. Like, how is it he will come? It makes no sense.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I be noticing little shit like that. I don't know if it's because I'm crazy or what, man, but
it probably is, bro.
Right. Oh, he definitely is.
Shit. Hell yeah.
I guess that's why I went former. I guess that's why I went former top 40 fucking rock star to fucking nobody because of my theories on the Illuminati and all my conspiracy shit, man.
Yeah.
But I tell you, man, some of that shit's real, man. Some of that shit is next level shit, man. You get in there and they offer you all kinds of money and all this other shit. Some of these big record companies. That's why a lot of these bands will get stuck in one hit wonder status because they'll get in there and like, okay, we're gonna make the music and we're gonna do this, and then they get to seeing the next level shit that goes on. They're like, hold on, man, we're gonna have to back away from this, man.
Yeah.
And the ones that move on and make all this music that shouldn't even be hit songs, the reason that it becomes massive like it is because of the Illuminati stuff, man.
Yeah.
Like that shit is real as shit, man.
Fuck yeah, it is. That's why, like, that's why a lot of us have a hard time making it. A lot of people have a hard time making it because they don't want to take into that shit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, real Christian people have a hard time. They have to actually be really talented.
Like I wouldn't necessarily say I'm a Christian, man, but I'm not gonna sign my life over to anything that has any control of whether I die or who I have sex with or what I spend my money on. Any type of Satanist ass rituals or you know what I'm saying, or anything that puts a clock on when I'm supposed to leave this earth and all that stuff, man. Like I'm not into none of that, man.
Yeah, if the devil wants my soul bad enough,
Ah,
I guess I
shit.
could sell it to him.
Thanks, Studio
Oh, it comes with
17.
price.
Boy from Studio 17 heard that I was one sub short from the video. He went over and subbed it.
Good
Much
shit.
love, homie.
Am I subscribed to your channel? I don't even know, man. Hold on, let me check and see.
Hell, I don't even remember, bro.
Let me check YouTube real quick, just make sure.
Man.
Shit, this like the third or fourth time you've been on my channel, Mike.
Yeah, I think the first time was when we was talking to shit. I'm having a brain fart. Too much weed, too much liquor in my day. King Crimson.
Yeah. Yeah, the first time you was actually on Underground Wicked Radio because you called in on my phone.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sub to. It says you got 200 on here.
Yeah.
Yo.
The homie Studio 17 went over there and subbed up.
Thinking about
I'm
getting
gonna
calling.
smash the bell though. Y'all need to smash the bell. Whoever's watching, that bell tells you when something's going live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know when I'm going to go live on my stream. I'm usually
Yeah.
over on Lotus Pod or over on Warlocks watching or over on Underground Wicked Radio.
Man, I feel bad for that King Crimson dude, kind of, because man, he really probably could have done something with that type of music, because that I don't know what you call that wicked rap style or whatever, or horrorcore. This stuff's making a come up, man. Just like down south, you got that hip hop stuff that's really getting popular. You know what I'm saying? Like those are the two things that are really starting to resonate with people, man. He probably really could have did something, but he really don't take criticism that well.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
needs some auto tune.
what I'm saying, like, if you try to redirect or try to get him to go in a positive direction, like he wants to be too argumentative about it.
Yeah.
You know, like you're not Axl Rose, dude. You're not selling 20 million records with Guns N' Roses. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to, you know, dictate what labels that take interest in you do, man. And a lot of times it's these small labels that look at these. You know, you take grunge, for example, when it first come out, you know, in Seattle. Like, it may be too late for him now as far as that whole scene, because he doesn't, like I said, he don't take that criticism very well.
Right.
He's very argumentative on top of the whole con artist thing. And then he wasn't completely honest about that thing with what's the band that does shit
Green Jelly.
yeah, that's it. The piggy song or whatever.
Yeah.
Little pig,
let me
you know that song, yeah.
Hell yeah. Grew up on that shit.
You know, like they sent me an email while I was doing management with him, and they were all like, you know, you may not want to work with this dude. Like he ripped us off and yada yada yada, and like took a bunch of tickets and like basically conned the people out of the tickets, and like the show was a complete fuck up. You may not really want to try to book any shows for this guy or anything. And I'm just like, you know, then I got an email from somebody else that gave me his police report. Like,
Yeah.
police report. Dude's got like domestic violence. He's got he all that shit they was talking about on the show, like where he stole from his grandma or his mom or whatever. Like that shit was like legit true, man. Like they sent me another tax report on money that he owed for school, and like he ripped off some college that he went to, like, and it's in collections and shit. Like, dude's got a lot of baggage. And once I started reading through all these emails and they started coming to me, I'm just like, dude, he's got too much going on. There's no way, no matter what talent you got, man, you could be Prince, bro. And there's no way I was gonna try to take on that fucking that whole cataclysmic event right there, man. Like that was a lot to weed through, and eventually I just called his old lady and I was like, man, I give up. There's no way.
Right. So the last time I messed with him was at a roast and grill show.
Yeah, that's where you almost got in trouble with your parent company of your radio program, right?
Yeah. And then got tired of all the fights with my actual homies that are here in town and some of the homies on Facebook and shit and all that. Just became way too much. And then he not coming through on promises and shit. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm done.
Dude might need to go to Centerstone, man, because he's kind of delusional. Like he got his tax check and acted like that was like somebody gave him a bunch of money for like collabs and shit. Like I'm like, man, you know you cashed your motherfucking tax return check, motherfucker. And that's the money you're flashing, and that money's gonna be gone in like a couple weeks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like get real, dude. It don't take no fucking genius to know that.
Nobody would have a
Right.
to get on track with him.
What really got me about that situation was when he did the diss track to ICP. Though I was like, man, come on.
Right.
Did they even respond to that? I don't even know.
Shaggy,
I seen a video
Shaggy did a little bit, but he just made fun of him.
with that DJ guy on the
Yeah.
radio show or whatever. Yeah, okay.
Hell yeah, dude. That shit was funny.
They straight torched his ass. Made him look dumb as hell.
Yeah, I think I remember that now. I remember him saying, "What's his beef with Jay, man?" Like,
Yeah.
I think he did show signs of being more butthurt behind Violent J saying what he did than he did Shaggy. Either that, or he might just be scared. Shaggy, I've heard some crazy things about him. Like he can wild out sometimes, even though he's a little dude. He can wild out.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot of his like in the '90s when they used to wrestle. I think it's called WWE now, but back then I think it was WWF.
Yeah.
But he used to wrestle and shit, and that dude's crazy, man. I wouldn't want to get into a fight with Shaggy.
Shaggy's crazy.
He's angled off in here, man. Live one of his songs out, man.
All right, new headphones.
Hell yeah.
Fucking microphone wasn't working right on my beats.
Go figure. You spend $200-$300 on a pair of headphones, and they work worse than the $10-$20.
Oh no, I get Dollar Tree, and it worked just as good as any studio headphones.
Hell yeah.
I got a nice pair. Where's them ones at? Yeah, right here. My wife paid $1 for these at the Dollar Tree. Oh, they were $5. But still, I mean, you can't beat that for $5.
Right.
Look just like them ones he sold, but mine are red.
I'm ready to throw down some music for real though, and it ain't no
Right.
pimps and shit. I've been writing some shit like crazy, man. Just ready. Done with this shit.
I'm into that pop punk stuff now, man. That's what I've been doing lately. Like Yellow Card or I don't know, Good Charlotte kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody's been kind of making fun of me lately for doing that style of music. I'm like, that's not for a change, man. You know, like fuck you. You know, if you don't like it, I do. So fuck off.
Right.
Hell yeah. That's the way you gotta be.
Yup.
That's the way. Somebody will like it. Guarantee somebody's gonna like it.
Yeah, I mean,
regardless.
the one song I wrote, I posted it 7 months ago, and it's already got 16,000 views. So I ain't complaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's good. I don't really know how the YouTube world works, but I mean, for 7 months of having my channel and already over 100,000 views in total, and like 3 of my songs are above the 10,000 mark. So, but see, I go on these YouTube groups. This is something y'all should probably do. Go on these YouTube groups and just like when you go on Facebook to search, type YouTube, and they got all these groups. And what you do is you do sub for sub. And if you really take your time and do it, man, by the end of the day, you'll have like 1,000 fucking subscribers and shit just from sub to sub with different people. And a lot of the people you sub and you're like
content you're doing though, because like see, like for people like me and Raz and Warloxide, we do juggalo content. So everyday normal people, that's not gonna help you with juggalo content.
Yeah, that's only a problem.
I guess when like my channel's just mainly just my music, so I guess it really does.
Then we end up like Boy Blue.
There you go, super chat.
He's got like 9,000 subscribers, and not one of them I don't think watches shit. Maybe a couple people out of all of them. Like maybe 2 people, 3 people.
Who is that?
The Boy Blue. He's just some juggalo kid that fucking he probably smoked too much crack or something and lost his mind. It's fucking weird, dude. He like begs for money for weed and beer. Like straight up just says, "Man, I just need some money for some weed and beer," and wants super chats. And so, oh my god, dude.
But it's like the only juggalo entertainer like that I really watched was CPN, and I don't really watch him anymore, man, because me and him got into a feud over the N-word. Like I don't care who you are. Like I'll be on the bus, and if somebody's like, "Hey, my N-word, what's up?" He'll be black. Say, "Hey, man, don't use that word, dude. It's disrespectful." Because, like, I mean, it doesn't matter. Like the context of it is created as a derogatory word. Like, why use that socially? It makes sense whatsoever.
You know, it used to originally mean an uneducated person.
Yeah,
but then it just got blown out from there. You know what I mean? Like then it started becoming a race thing, and then nowadays everything's a race thing. It seems like, and it's more black racial against white people. You know what I mean? Now more so than what it was back then. It was the opposite back then. And then
I think the word kind of bothers me because, like, well, my son, he's out. She's out.
Oh yeah.
Like, I guess it bothers me because home and was like, "Hey, my N-word, what's up?" You know, like I had to beat his ass with a switch. You know what I'm saying?
It's
and we also live in Kentucky. It's like Kentucky, when you use the N-word, it's a negative way. Like most black people in Kentucky don't even really use the word socially. You won't find very many black people in Louisville that really use the word. So, like, when it's usually in a negative manner. So I know CPN lives out west or something, right?
Yeah, he's half black himself. His dad's black.
Yeah. I think he hates that side of his heritage.
Yeah.
He showed me a picture, like a prison photo of his dad. Went ballistic, like, about his family not being the great family life. It just seems to me like, even though he might be half black, I might be talking out the side of my neck when I say this. I really am probably stretching myself out on a limb when I say this. But I really think even though he's half black, like he says he is and all that, which I don't doubt that, I still think that he hates black people. Just by the way he acts and the whole coonery gimmick and the hatred has towards that one dude with the fucking black guy with the hat. What's his name?
G-Moski?
G-Moski or whatever his name is. Yeah.
That's just because G-Mo's a bitch.
There's no doubt in that. Still, man, like, I don't know, man.
That ain't nothing to do with his skin color, no. That's just because he's a real bitch. If I
And
hear,
that's why
if I find out,
I seen that video that what's that guy Chuck Reeves posted of him
oh
just
yeah,
going off the N word, and he said it in an ER stanza and all that shit. And I was like, man. And when I was watching that particular video just to see what it was, like all my in-laws are standing around and they're like, "What the fuck are you watching?" Because the N-word kept getting out of that. Like, damn, man, like. Thank you, CPN. You just ruined my enjoyment of watching your show when my in-laws are around. Thank you very much. I messaged him that and told him that, and then it turned into this long-ass, weak-ass argument. And then he ended up bringing it up like on his show, and he's talking about how I have like a Pokemon card with my wife on it, and like this is my black wife card. You know what I'm saying? I'm just. It was crazy, dude. It was pretty nuts, man. He's a character, man, but I still maintain you have the potential to because I mean CPN has a lot of I think power and pull in the Juggalo community, and I think when you have that many subscribers and you have that amount of plays weekly and that amount of audience, you should be doing something positive and be saying something positive about people in that community instead of trashing everybody and talking shit about everybody. And you know what I'm saying? Like, the whole talking shit gimmick gets old, man. Like, see, I grew up in the 90s. I'm a 90s baby. So, like, the Juggalo world that I do know is like your family. And to me, this whole gimmick they got going on with all this twisted in ICP and people that hate this people because of this people and these people hate these people, like, that's not family, bro.
right?
Family don't do that. Like, I don't know any family that does. I know family that argues sometimes, but I don't know any family that absolutely hates another family member because of trivial shit like that.
Right. Yeah.
So. I don't like the beef between Chuck Reeves and fucking CPN. It shouldn't even like exist. Or Twisted and ICP, that shouldn't exist. Or people like King Crimson going on Dr. Phil and giving everybody a bad name. Like that's hugely not a good thing to go on Dr. Phil as a juggalo and then fucking be who he was.
Yeah, definitely.
They could have did a lot better with the Juggalo selection as far as Dr. Phil.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. Look at something else. I don't know what the fuck happened to my video. My camera ain't working or something. I don't get it.
Yeah, you got like a picture of you with some headphones going every time you talk.
That's his default.
What the fuck? Due to a problem with the camera. What fucking kind of problem with my camera do I have?
Crazy.
I don't get it. It was working just fine a minute ago.
It's technology for you, bro.
Technology.
I must have bumped something, maybe. I don't know.
Smartphone?
No, it ain't smart. But
see what it is? He's sitting there smoking the good, and his phone done got stoned and forgot how to do the cam.
That's why it's so hard to use alien technology, man. This shit crash landed in Area 51 and we downgraded. Reverse engineered.
That's right.
That's why it's so hard to use. 3-finger aliens and shit. X-Files type shit.
Hell yeah.
Man.
I'm surprised we still got viewers on this late.
I can't even see how many we got.
Right now we're at 3.
Hell yeah.
So it's like almost right at midnight for me, and I'm surprised that anyone's still on.
Hey man, you'd be
Shut
surprised all the people that stay up late and watch YouTube.
Right. They're bored enough to come check us out. That's
Yeah.
what I love the most about YouTube. People can be bored like me at this time of night and tune in and hear random ramblings, all that fun jazz.
Damn.
I didn't realize that I could open up a new screen and just look at the chat. Okay. That's new to me. Learn something every day.
Fuck yeah.
Tina said, 1 second. Scrolled.
That's 11 here.
Let's see. Tina said this new generation is what gives us juggalos and juggalettes a bad name because they think it's a gang instead of a family.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
that's the whole FBI label, man. But you know that happened in like 2011. But that wasn't the first time that they did an FBI report. I don't think they did it in local chapters too in certain states. That's always been something that's they've always like the police departments have always associated crime with juggalos. It's like nothing. That's not new.
Hell yeah.
I think it's just because it's a subculture, and like anything with subcultures or like a cult following and follow something that's abnormal. But you know, being a fan of Insane Clown Posse, a lot of fans of that particular group are what's called most of the time extreme fans. Like, you know what I'm saying? They do the face paint makeup and they, you know what I'm saying, they pour the Fago on their heads. And this is all shit that I did like when I was younger. So, like, so.
Good old Fago shares.
I'm sure that still goes on. Like, I'm in my 30s now. I don't do that now, but I still jam the music. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit. I'd still take a Fago share if I could.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I've been here in Florida for almost a year now, and I've only found one 20-ounce of Fago.
Really?
Yeah, and that saddens me very much.
Well, back last year, Tornado, they used to sell it all the time at the Family Dollar, and now they have something called shit. It ain't Fago anymore. Something called Stars and Stripes or something. I went in there one day because I go in there all the time and get Fago, and I went in there one day and I was like, "Well, y'all out of Fago? Oh, we don't stock it anymore." Like what? You don't sell Fago? What the hell's the world coming to?
How are they gonna just like jump away from our Fago like that, yo?
Like, dude, they had all the flavors, like the cotton candy, the candy apple, the fucking
What the fuck?
grape orange, the cream soda one, the moon mist. That's my favorite because it reminds me of Mountain Dew.
They probably bought it.
Sprite or something.
Bought it if they go and slap their own labels on it.
It's because the face paint doesn't make a juggalo or a juggalette.
No.
No, she's right.
It's what's
They don't
behind the
have any
paint that
Fago
counts.
over at Tina's either. Ouch. Down in Texas, I was in this one city. The only way to get Fago was to actually order it from the Fago website.
Really?
Oh shit! You gotta pay a lot of money for that.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't do that. I just have it right at the gas station where I live.
Yeah, I got fucking every party store, every gas station, every fucking Walmart.
Y'all ever had a drink called a late one? It's a soft drink that's bottled here in Kentucky, man, but it's really good. It comes in glass bottles. You ever visit Kentucky and you go to like a convenience store, make sure when you visit one of the convenience stores that you ask them where a late one's at. A lot of Kentucky people pronounce it L8. I don't know if I've heard it said that way, but it's really called a late. But they say it wrong. So, like many other words, like Louisville, it's really Louisville, but everybody here calls it Louisville. We're kind of like people from New Orleans. Nolans? Huh? Nolans. What?
Right.
Nolans, man. Jeez, like, what do you mean?
I'm a little irritated with my camera right now.
Right?
I don't know what the deal is with that. I'm about to go kick my old lady out of her bedroom. Drag the bed out in the living room.
Your picture, like when you talk, is jumping out at me.
Yeah. That shit's crazy.
It might just be the way my computer is. I don't know. Like it shows a bubble around your picture, and it like expands with how loud your voice is. So like if it's just a little loud, a little bit.
Yeah, it's the audio.
Loud,
Yeah, it's like an audio wave for him.
Yeah. But it looks weird as hell when he talks because it like looks like it's jumping out of the screen at me.
Hell yeah.
Hey, he is Warloxide. What do you expect?
Hell yeah.
Where'd the other dude go? I see his picture on the bottom, but he ain't talking a little bit.
Big Ninja?
Yeah, is he MIA on us?
No, just let everybody else talk.
I'm just chiefing and listening.
Because like I'm the type, like if I talk, like I'm gonna sit there for 5-10 minutes and nobody will like yell at me.
Oh, I know why my camera ain't working. The camera's not working no more because my fucking battery's almost dead.
Oh, went into power saving mode.
Better find your charger. Better find that charger.
It's plugged in.
Yeah, if you got like 5% on smartphones, man, it won't run like.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
If your phone's anything like mine, even after putting it on charger, it'll still die.
5% on your battery, you can't use your camera. Motherfucker.
Hell yeah. Yo, I need to get some fucking writing some music or some shit. My hand's starting to fucking get itchy. I need to write. I've been listening to these fucking beats, and almost like everybody else is gonna have these motherfuckers. These ones from M&E.
Oh,
so it's like, fuck this shit.
Hell yeah,
yeah, I was listening to them too, and I'm like, fuck, they're cool, but fuck, everybody's got them.
Yeah, they're gonna have. Well, you can like set up something for them to create some custom ones, but they're probably gonna cost a lot more.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, everybody may have them, but it doesn't mean they're putting like quality shit up.
Yeah. My boy Defect does the sound for their fucking ashtrays and action figures. He does all the fucking everything for it, pretty much.
I'm kind of glad that I don't and I play guitar and like, because I don't ever have to deal with that, like having to find a beat or like a chorus or anything like that. Like,
shit.
I would imagine that's fucking hard to do, like really hard. Like,
oh yeah.
I attempted in my whole career. I've attempted one rap song, and like I said, it's like I think it's on a YouTube channel. Because I had this dude that made me. His name was Joe P. Kelly, and when we were doing music, like when we hired him, we were like, we're a rock. He gets here, he tries to turn us into like this rap metal thing, dude. I'm like, dude, before you join this band, we have been around since 2007. Like, it's 2014. You can't just join a band that's already established, that's had gold records, been on the charts many different times, been on Warped Tour and all types of shit, and just come in and change the whole attitude and artistic direction of the band. So he lasted about a year in the group, and then we kicked him out, and then there was a bunch of fucking beef with his exit, man. And I thought, man, since you're a rapper, I'll just do this one time fucking rap. And it was a fucking rap battle, dude, and I destroyed him.
That'd be like joining Slipknot and telling them to do Backstreet Boy shit.
Yeah, like. But dude was fucking dude. He believed his lies and stories, man. Like he told me that Kid Rock was from White Creek, Tennessee. Like everybody knows Kid Rock. Like, come on, dude. Or shit like he was friends with Katy Perry or something before she blew up. I'm like, where's the pictures, bro? You know? Um, oh, dude he was Katy Perry before she blew up. Said he went to high school or some shit with.
Wow.
And I was like, England or something, like Europe or somewhere.
Mm-hmm. I know where she can go now, though.
For sure.
Hell yeah.
I don't know, man. There's some nutty people out there, man. I'll tell you what, man. Like, that's the one thing I get aggravated with real quick is motherfuckers will tell me something, and I'm like, man, get out of here with that, man. Like, I'll slap stupidity across the face real fucking fast, dude.
Right.
Like if I catch you, if you tell me something, sometimes I'm naive enough to believe it, even if it's off the wall. But then if I find out you're lying later, dude, I'm gonna smack the stupid out of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Because I mean, it's one thing to like, okay, you join a band, all right, cool, yeah, all right, we're playing music, we're jamming out, man, but you ain't got to lie about like being from White Creek, Tennessee, or knowing Kid Rock, or none of that shit like fit in with somebody.
Yeah.
You don't have to, like,
Yeah, there's a lot of them
fit in.
fuckers out there.
You don't have to. Shit.
Oh, man.
Damn, it's already almost 12:30.
Yep.
Shit.
Shut the
Just heard
fuck in.
this.
I'm about to
Started the
Fortnite
stream
it up.
right before 10. I think it was like 10:45 when I started it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I've been on for an hour and 32 minutes so far.
I guess nothing better than just kick the shit. So you got any new music on your Reverb Nation page, Ryan?
Actually, I've got a couple of tracks being mixed down right now by my homie, and then I'm gonna be releasing them hopefully next week or two.
Me and my boy Steve supposed to be getting together real soon for a show next month at this coffee shop downtown. That's gonna be pretty cool.
Hell
I've
yeah.
gotten to where I'm taking a break from like doing recording and just like fucking getting out and trying to do shows again and getting out and trying to meet people, because the last year or so I've really just been like a homebody. I've just had so much happen and so much going on, man. It's hard for me to get out and want to be around people sometimes. Like in the last year, I just been so fucking so. Are we still here?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that awkward silence.
Right.
My bad. Fortnite it.
Man.
This game's a shit.
Hey, guys. Yeah, late, man. So I'm gonna hop off here, y'all, man. It's been good kicking it with y'all, man.
All right,
Hell
bro.
yeah, man. You too, bro.
Take it easy, Cash. And then there was 3.
Hell yeah. And then there for 3.
What system do you play
I play on PS4.
on? Okay.
Yeah. Shit, I'm rocking a PS2, or I mean PS3.
Hell yeah. Items, huh? Make it rain.
Shit, I can't wait for
Electric.
Friday. That way I can restock my medical supplies. Have that nice thermal remedies.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I found a place to get an ounce for like $100. Some fire ass shit. Yeah. I said, fucking A. I'm usually paying like 180 to 200 an ounce.
Right?
How many shops do they have?
Hmm?
No, I thought Warloxide. How many shops do they have?
How many what?
Shops, like dispensaries?
Oh, it is. Shit's breaking up. It's staticky as hell.
I was asking how many shops they have up there.
How many shops? Like
Yeah.
dispensary shops?
Yeah.
They got a shit ton, dude. They got so many of them, like especially in Detroit on 8 Mile, like all the way
Yeah, I
down
know
8
there's.
Mile.
Yeah, I know there's a lot. I know there's a lot in Detroit, and then I know there's ones in like Grand Rapids, but like I don't know a lot about Flint.
Oh yeah, Flint's fucking full of them, dude. We got a shit ton. There's a couple that's been around for a long time. A lot of them got shut down because they weren't following rules and keeping up with their license. They weren't checking people's license and just
Oh, so
stupid
it's
shit.
actually legal up there now?
Yeah, well, for the most part, if you get caught with anything an ounce or less, then you don't get in trouble for shit. You just get a slap on the hand, pretty much. But like anything over an ounce, they start penalizing you for like a misdemeanor, and then it goes up from there.
Shit, I
But,
wish they'd legalize it down here.
well, a lot of the times, dude, like a lot of the city cops, they're too cool about that shit. They won't fuck with you because they're busy doing a lot of other shit. Like, a lot. There's a lot more shit. Like, yeah, just every night there's somebody getting shot. Right. You don't even hear about half of the shit that happens in Flint. It's crazy. Like the news, they don't even have like an actual number because like they usually have a number how many people died in the city. The number ain't actual because they don't hear about a lot of it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why I like talking to my boy Nitty. He keeps me
count
kind
the
of
people that come up missing.
Shit.
There's a park right down the road from us, dude. They found bodies, like multiple bodies in this park. And they're still trying to find all the families. It's crazy. We had a serial killer.
Down here, about the worst we got to worry about is like hurricanes and homeless.
Yeah. Dude, it could happen anywhere, though. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking nuts because it's crazy people everywhere you go, no matter where you're at. Yeah. You'll always find somebody that's crazy somewhere.
Especially where they get a hold of that shake and bake bullshit.
Yeah. Fucking smoking bath salts and shit. Eating people's faces.
Hell yeah.
And it does happen here.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, man. I can't. I just can't imagine.
I tried that whole bath salt thing when it came out, but I guess I got the wrong one because all I got was a hell of a headache.
That shit is nasty. That shit is nasty.
Mm-hmm. And then they came out with that. Then they came out with that K2. And that shit was intense.
I think that makes them. Like, my brother was smoking that so he could pass drug tests and shit.
Yeah.
When he's smoking that, well, like a week it was after the weekend. He just died of a brain aneurysm and shit. So that shit sucked.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it was caused from that, but yeah.
That shit, like, I don't even like how. I don't even like how they describe it because like I don't lie to people. Like I got into that stuff like for a while, like
Yeah.
too, and like I mean honestly, like I don't even like how they describe it. They say it's like fake weed, and that shit ain't even fake weed. You find the right shit. Like there was shit I used to do, like that shit was like you were like goddamn like on a mushroom like acid trip in like 5 hits.
Yeah,
Like,
you know, the K2 shit only lasted for like a minute or two, and that was it. It was gone. And it was like, what the fuck? That was it.
It
Yeah.
depends on the brand you get mostly.
Yeah, it depends. Like it depends. Like whether it's a like. Like I found I ended up getting a plug where this dude he made it himself. Like he got the stuff to make it. And the dude would spray it on himself, and he'd make it super strong. And I remember this one stuff we did. I took 4 hits out of a bowl, and fucking literally like I walked out of my buddy's room in this place I was living, and like I started walking down the hall, and the whole motherfucker turned into like South Park. Like, I shit you not. Like this, like I was sitting there like, and they call this shit like fate. It was not like it was like some goddamn mushrooms, like straight up. But it wasn't mushrooms in the fun. It wasn't the fun sense though. Like I like me. I used to love to fuck with mushrooms and acid, but it wasn't fun like that.
Yeah, it's almost like borderline panic attack type shit.
Oh yeah. That's why I just tell people, man, just smoke weed.
Yeah. Keep it simple and keep it natural.
Fuck all that other shit, man. Just smoke weed.
Yup. Yeah, just keeping it natural is the best way to do it. Shit, my bro should be off work here before too long. All right, fam. I think I'm gonna go and get off here though.
Yeah.
I'm way too sober to be up this late.
Oh yeah.
All right, fam. Thanks for stopping in and all that fun jazz.
Yep.
And thanks to all that's tuning in or that will tune in. Fucking hit up everyone that's in the video, sub, like, do all that fun jazz. Hit the little bell icons, all that fun shit.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Next time we're going to try to get Boy Blue on here, so we'll have someone bitching about super chats for us.
Oh,
Maybe
yes, I gotta be here.
Super chats for me.
I gotta be here for that shit, yo.
For sure. All right,
if you get him on here, let me know.
Hell yeah. Hey, if you get him on your side, let me know. We'll tag team that shit.
Yeah.
It'd be like a virgin at prom night. Oh. Good. All right, fam. Take it easy.
Hell yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.